2nd and the 13th minute. She wasted no time getting on the score sheet. Now all the way back for Regina van Eyck, who is in goal in favor of Claire Dinkla today. 4 changes for the Netherlands today. So now only 2 players have not played for the Netherlands in this competition. Much like we saw against Norway on Saturday, Netherlands controlling possession and dictating the pace. Gonna get it in the box again. This one will funnel all the way back to the goalkeeper, Yi Sin Hao. She'll look to distribute back upfield here for China. Away in the midfield. Foderer comes away with it. Looking for Brutz now. Brutz quickly loses it. Gloria Martinez getting herself in the fray as well. A good touch to get free by Min Yang. A good covering once again by Samantha Van Diemen. Those 2 center backs, Merit Ayue and Van Diemen, were very strong in central defense for the Netherlands on Saturday. The 1 goal for Norway coming very late in stoppage time. Here's Trump. The play on the half turn. She does get it back though after the deflection. Pettimores is to her right. Trump wants to take it herself. She's taken off the ball there by Jingtong Jia. Now it's Everarts. Cross coming in. It's punched away there by Hao. Couldn't quite get 2 hands on it. It's Brutz all the way into the corner. Good cross coming in there from the right back, Kim Everarts. Yi Sin Hao wasn't too sure about it, so just decided to punch it away, play it safe. Dutch side that has a lot of experience playing at various youth national team levels. Most of these players have played for the U-17s. A couple of them have also already played for the U-19s in the upcoming 2020 U-19 Euro Championship at the end of July in Georgia. They are still looking to qualify for. They're in the elite round of qualifying Group A with Iceland, Scotland, and Romania. That first match in qualifying coming on April the 8th. Taken away here by China, their first real opportunity in the attacking third. It's a quick giveaway to Ayue. Foderer looking upfield, looking for Pettimores on that right flank. Ho is over there in defense. Pettimores goes down in the box. Will stay in play. The referee, Gloria Martinez, waves it away, and it's out for a throw-in. There is a look. Roos Quackenbos has to be quite pleased with her performance, or her team's performance from the other day. And that big win over Norway, 5-1. And on the other side for China, Wang Jun, though they did lose 2-0 to the United States, still a very strong performance from this Chinese side. The first goal, really just an unfortunate situation, came from a set-piece opportunity for the United States. It's actually a pretty good save by Yi Sin Hao. But in the end, the United States player was there to just tap it in the end. That made it 1-0, and it was really uphill from there for China. They did concede a second goal late. Here's Trump trying to play it ahead for Stiekema. Couldn't quite find her. Now here's Shen. Going right through the midfield. Shen. She had Yang there. And now here comes China again, but quickly taken right back by the Netherlands. This one will just have to be tapped out for a throw-in. Wu throws it back in. Here's Zha. And Brutz. And it goes straight over the top. Looking for Trump. Instead it funnels back to Yi Sin Hao again. Yang was in an offside position. Trying to come right through the middle was a Yue, looking for Stiekema. Here's Brutz cutting infield. Usually plays out on this left wing. Here's Van Bentum. Getting the start in favor of Justine Brandau, who played left back on Saturday. Much like the United States saw, China making it very difficult to play through the midfield. And here comes Shen, looking to distribute wide. It's Yang. Cross, coming in, and cleared away. Stiekema, the middle again, and once again taken right back by Zhou. Able to win it back. Here's Stiekema. Did go out though to throw in for China. A little bit different here for the Netherlands. At this point, just the other day, they were up 2-0. The game really looked like was going to be over very quickly, and they did put it they did put it out of reach very quickly. China made the U.S. work for it. They eventually did get those 2 goals, one coming in the first half, one coming later on in the second. We'll see if China can turn some of this into a threat for this Netherlands back line. Didn't really see much of a threat on Saturday against Norway. Trying to play through the middle. Voderer, and for Van Bentum. Nowhere to go. Turn back here for Van Diemen. Played wide for Brutz. Up for Stiekema. Brutz gets it back. Couple of step overs. Able to keep possession, at least for the moment. Brutz again. More into the middle. Now Everarts. Brutz making a run. Trump is there as well. A little bit too tall. Here's Stiekema. The shot, it's blocked down. An appeal for handball. Netherlands will try to run this one down as Voderer knocks it out. Coming up from her defensive midfield spot. Jing Wu. I guess she'll hand it off for Dren Wu to throw it back in. Quickly won back. these players for the Netherlands participating in the 2019 U-17 Euros in Bulgaria this past summer. They were the runner-up in that competition, losing the final to Germany. It was Nikita Trump who was the leading goal scorer in that competition with 6 goals. Iris Stiekema had 2. Van Diemen had 1 as well. Let's go back and look at this. Was this a handball? It's tough to tell. Can't really say the hand was in an unnatural position there. I think Gloria Martinez made the right call, or no call, letting that play on. It's always so difficult with those shots coming in and defenders just trying to block themselves from getting hit in the face. Now here's Foderer looking upfield again. Trying for that through ball to Stiekema. Just wouldn't happen. And already through the first quarter of an hour, China playing much like they did the other day. Very stout in the midfield. Using that bend but don't break philosophy on defense, it seems. Fighting some pressure, but also looking to play out as well. Foderer wins it back. Seems like China in this match will be most dangerous on the counterattack when they can get out. And now here's the Netherlands again. Brutz. Low-driven ball in towards the top of the 6-yard box. Once again, Yi Sin Hao's been pretty busy in the opening stages. Gets her hands on it again. Low build-up play here by China. Have some pressure being applied. This is the difficulty for China. Giveaways in the middle third of the field as Foderer goes down. Han Su committing the foul. It will be a free kick right in front of the China bench. Esme Brutz wants to stand over it. Look at it here, Foderer. It was Su just to get her feet tangled up. The Netherlands number 6. Now play it back for a UA. Long diagonal ball back for Brutz. Good touch to bring that down. A little bit behind Stiekema. She's able to possess it. Still Stiekema. And Bentham now cutting in field. Curling effort, just kind of fluttered up there. And once again for Yi Sin Hao in goal. Just cutting back in field on that right foot for the Dutch left back today. Severarts puts this out for a China throw-in. Demon looking for Stiekema again, who looks to be playing just underneath that attacking 3. Really pulling the strings in the middle of the park. It's going to be a tough task to get past these 2 center backs. And the defensive midfield role. Foderer and the 2 center backs of Van Diemen and Ayue. Brutz has been heavily involved here in the early going. once again. Trying to chip one inside, and this one will funnel all the way out, and it will be a goal kick. Pettimores was in the box. Couldn't get a touch on it to redirect it on frame. Now Zhou trying to come all the way up into the midfield. China, maybe something on here. Shot is blocked with Shen. The Netherlands wanting a foul. It's not going to come. They will get a goal kick in the end. Gina van Eyck between the pipes today for the Netherlands. She's not had a whole lot to do aside from a few back passes from her center backs. And on the other side, Yi-Sin Hao has quite a bit to do. Yue, the captain for this Netherlands side. U-18 level is kind of that tweener between U-17 and U-19, obviously, but there aren't too many U-18 tournaments, it seems. You have the U-17 Euros, the U-19 Euros. So it can be a good collection of players coming from the U-17s and some who are ready to go on to the U-19s as well. We've seen plenty of them as well. Van Straten, number 18 for the Netherlands, actually only 16 years old, along with Van Bentum. So they will both have an opportunity to play with the U-17s this upcoming year as well. Van Bentum has already made a couple of U-17 appearances along with Van Straten. Final touch, it was off of China last, and another goal kick for Regina van Eyck, who hasn't had much to do except for goal kicks. There's Van Diemen. 14 matches for the U-17s for Samantha Van Diemen, very experienced at the youth national team levels. Playing in the Ajax Academy as well. For Van Straten there on the long pass, but a little bit too strong. A lot of big name clubs that these Dutch players play for. They're back with their club teams. Ajax, Borussia Mönchengladbach for Kim Everarts, PSV, Zwolle. A lot of good experience as this Netherlands women's national team system looking to build off of a very strong World Cup. Just their second ever appearance in the Women's World Cup, and they were runners-up to the United States. Looking to capitalize on some of that momentum here in the youth system as well as the game continues to grow. Obviously, it will continue to flourish in the Netherlands. Benton wanted to take that, but it was a China throw-in. Should also mention in this competition, a max of 5 subs are allowed during the match. A couple more than the regular 3 that you would see, just to get a few more players involved. China was actually the only team not to use all 5 subs. They only used 3 on Saturday in match number 1. And of course, if the match is tied after 90 minutes, those go straight to penalties. It'll be 2 points for a penalty kick shootout win. Just 1 point if you lose. Similar to the scoring system in hockey. Of course, the tiebreakers in the standings: points, goal difference, and goals scored. Everarts has it taken away. And China look into the attack. They cannot. Netherlands quick to win it back after conceding possession. And it very difficult. We're trying to do much of anything. Here's Pettimores, the cross coming in for Trump. Couldn't really get a strong enough touch on that. Eason Howe able to collect it in front of goal as well. Good cross coming in from Pettimores. It's the defense of Xiaozhu Wang. The two center backs today for China. Making her second straight start. I guess everybody for this China squad making their second straight start. No changes to the starting 11. Here's Wu. Right for Yang, and now back for Wu. Hasn't been too much sustained possession so far from China in the opening 25 minutes. Played back now for Gina Van Eyck. Trump trying to play it wide. Will eventually get it back. She'll play it wide to the other side. Here's Esme Brutz. An early cross in. It's cleared away. Good clearance and a necessary clearance there from Zhou. Van Bentum trying to play back for Trump. A swing and a miss on the shot. They keep possession, at least for the moment. And Ayue will go and track this one down. That's how quickly the Netherlands can get into the attack. Pettimores can get by Ho. Pettimores goes down, but this will be a foul on Pettimores. Trying to go through Yusin Ho. Stood her ground quite nicely. Another look at it here. Pettimores trying to get involved in this match. You can definitely see that she was the one that initiated the contact. Stikema, a slight touch to it, will look to keep it, unable to, as Zhou just puts this one out for a throw-in. Now here comes China. Min Yang leading the break. Here's Wu. For the through ball. They do get it wide for Wu again. Trying to track this down into the corner and unable to keep it in play. There was Drenny Wu. It's a goal kick. Now for Regina Van Eyck in goal. Netherlands once again just controlling the possession, dictating the pace of how they want to play this game. China trying to speed them up. Wu takes it back. And a giveaway quickly by Jia. Oh, we'll track this down. Back for the goalkeeper, Hao. Netherlands trying to run away with that one. And Bentham committed the foul. Through the first half hour here from the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Match day number 2 and match number 1 of the day between China, as this one, a misplay at the back by Van Eyck coming off her line. Van Diemen has to put it out, and it will be a corner kick. That could have been disastrous there for the Netherlands, as China caught them sleeping a little bit. So now a corner kick for China, the first of the match for the Chinese. Ball swung in towards the back post, headed away. Can China keep it in here? Off the back of Wu. This will go out for another corner kick, this time on the other side for China. Looks like Wei Liang is sauntering over there again. This time an in-swinger from Wei Liang. In-swinger, this one looked like she was trying to score from it. It will hit the top of the net and out for a Netherlands goal kick. So they do a little bit more defending than they have had to do in this match so far. Another look at it. It wasn't too far away. Had to just sneak it under that crossbar, but a little bit too tall. This Chinese side really not backing down. They have been chasing the ball for most of this match. You can't say the Netherlands have had too many premier goal-scoring opportunities. They've had opportunities in and around the box, but nothing that you would have to say the Netherlands would have had to score. This is played wide. It's Shen. Shen coming into the attack on her right foot. The shot coming, bounces once and into the hands of Van Eyck. The confidence building a little bit for China. One of the final stages before halftime in this first half. Stratton, and a giveaway. This will be a foul, looks like on Everard's, coming up and trying to win that ball back. Here's Zhou. Looking to play it long again. Win the second ball. It's exactly what they do. They're unable to keep possession. Trump. They're back to goal quite a bit. And now looking to get into the attack on the counter. Here's Van Straten. Looking for Brutz. Red jerseys sprinting back into defense. They made it worth their while. They are able to win it back. Trying to play it wide for Drenyi Wu. Now Zha. On the turn, it's Su. Wide for Menglu Shen. Cutting in field. Here's Shen. On her left foot, the cross coming all the way through. Right at the penalty spot, and it goes wide. A great opportunity right in front of goal for Wei Liang, but just couldn't provide the finishing touches. And it stays at 0-0. It all started by the attack from Menglu Shen. It was cleared away, and then it was Wei Liang in the right place at the right time, but just not able to put it into the back of the net. So close there from China. Really against the run of play. They have started to find some more attacking opportunities. Here's Pettimores cutting in field. Ella Pettimores, a brace to her name the other day, has not really been instrumental in this match too much. Su trying to spin out of a few blue jerseys. Stayed in play. The Netherlands wanted the throw in. They won't get it. Yue looks upfield. Foderer now. China all of a sudden springing to life. The Netherlands stymie that right here. Here's Trump. Wide for Van Bentum. Back to her right foot. And Demon. Bentum cannot keep it in play, and China earn themselves a throw-in. Past 4 o'clock Eastern time here in the United States. A beautiful day for soccer from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Of course, the United States and Norway will be the nightcap tonight. The match will start at 6:30 Eastern time on many of these same platforms. Bentum. Everarts, an overlap. Trying to switch the play. This one a little bit too strong for Van Bentum, but Brutt's able to run it down. Look at this team defending from China. Everybody back in defense. Brutz. It's headed away. The Netherlands really have had some trouble playing through the lines of this Chinese midfield and defense. Much like the United States had the other day. Brutz able to keep possession, looking for Trump. Going down to the box, the ball's still there, and it's the opening goal. Right place, right time for Ella Pettimores. And the Netherlands strike first. Here in the 39th minute, it's 1-0 to the Dutch. Her third goal of this competition. It was all started by Nikita Trump keeping possession. She went down in the box. Just a cruel goal to give up for China. But here in the 39th minute, it's the Netherlands 1, and it's China 0. Another look at it here. Brutz found Trump. And then Pettimores, an easy finish, just slotting it home into that right corner. There is the goal scorer. This one coming in the 39th minute for Ella Pettimores today. Leads are now into the lead in goal scoring in this competition, overtaking it from her teammate Esme Brutz.
Goal scorer for the Netherlands in the 39th minute by number 7, Ella Pettimore. Substitution for China in the 39th minute.
Now the Netherlands, they want more here before halftime.
No, he's saying who scored. 7. No.
5 minutes to go until halftime. Looks like a player for the Netherlands is down. That is Van Straten, and they are asking for the training staff. Training staff coming on to look at Van Straten. Came off the bench in the last match. Getting the start right from the beginning here today. She is helped back to her feet. See if she can continue. She'll have to come off for at least a moment. Let's go back to that goal from the Netherlands a moment ago. Nikita Trump really starting everything, but it was Brutz able to win it there. And then it was the pass looking for Trump. And Pettimores, I mean, just right place, right time. Usually she plays that on that right wing. Happened to be standing right over the ball there in the end. Gets her 3rd goal of this competition in just basically not even a match and a half. Looks like Van Straten back on the field now. Demon. It's wide for Brutz. Here's Stiekema. Brutz not able to get it, but Stiekema does. Now Van Bentum. Brutz gets it right back. Esme Brutz just swarmed there by red jerseys. Brutz trying to let it play through. Here's Trump. Can she come away with it? Nikita Trump. It's still there, and the goalkeeper somehow gets her hands on it. Yi-Sin Hao rolling around on the ground and was able to find the ball and get both hands on it. Another look at it here. Trump just carrying it through defenders. Just snuck under Hao, but she rolled around and then was able to get both paws on it. Trump really bringing the physicality at the top of this formation for the Netherlands, basically setting up that first goal. Trying to play it down the line. Here's Wu. Playing it ahead, but Van Eyck able to come off her line and scoop it up. See how much stoppage time we get at the end of this first half. The goal and then the injury just a moment ago. Maybe expect at least a minute. Here's Van Diemen. Here's Wu. wide now for Menglu Shen. Coming into the middle on the turn. It's opening up here for China. The shot is blocked. Knocked up into the air. Brutz is there. So is Wu. China threatening here right before halftime. Xiao Yatan, who came off the bench last match and also into the match here just a few moments ago for China. Really causing some trouble here for this back line, but the Netherlands look to play out now. Van Straten coming right up the middle. Ball deflected, looking for Pettimores. And there will be 2 minutes of stoppage time here at the end of this first half. Nikita Trump, very good footwork to even keep that ball in possession. Played back for Van Diemen. Jing Wu providing a little bit of pressure. Long cross sent forward, looking for Stiekema. She brings it down, but a bit too heavy of a touch. And it was Xiaozhu Wang there in defense for China that helped deflect that back to the goalkeeper, Yi Sin Hao. Once again over the top, Everarts, the only player for this Dutch side that plays her club football outside of the Netherlands. Playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach, West Germany. One more attack here for China. Here's Wu, the shot coming, it's just wide of that far post. Looks like Van Eyck had that covered and watched it roll wide. Jing Wu has been good here on this near side for China in the first half. That shot was always going wide. So just the one goal in this first half. It comes for the Netherlands. Almost through the first 2 minutes. And that is going to be halftime. So the Netherlands, a strong first half, plenty of possession. They do get the goal in the end, but it's only one goal. They had many more at halftime on Saturday against Norway. But as we stand 45 minutes down, 45 to go, it's China 0, and it's Netherlands 1.
Okay. Okay. Carlos? Can you? Yeah. Okay. Got it, thanks.
halftime here at the 2020 Tricontinental Cup between China and the Netherlands. It's 1-0 to the Dutch side here in this first 45 minutes. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. There are plenty to show you, starting with the Netherlands. A lot of possession for the Dutch in the first half. An early cross coming in here from Esme Bruns. It was grabbed in the end by Yi-Sin Hao, who has had a very busy day in goal. And once again, it'll be Bruns on the ball. Another cross coming in, looking for Pettimore. She would have her moment a little bit later on in this match, but on this occasion, not able to put it on frame. That was Pettimore's again, coming from that right side. Nikita Trump in the middle, who has been an instrumental part of this Netherlands attack, but not able to squeeze it by Yi-Sin Hao. But here was the goal. It all started by Esme Bruns winning it back there, keeping possession, looking for Nikita Trump. She went down, but Pettimore's was there, right place, right time. Ella Pettimore's, that goal coming in the 39th minute. Her third goal of the competition through a match and a half so far for the Netherlands. She has been a key cog in this Netherlands attack. So the second half coming up very shortly. And as we stand, it's China 0 and the Netherlands 1.
Players are coming back. Yeah, but who's got the map light?
Back here for the second half. China and the Netherlands in match number 1 on match day number 2. 1-0 to the Netherlands. There is the goal scorer for the Netherlands. Ella Pettimore's her third goal of this competition. We did get one sub in this to start this second half for the Netherlands. It's Justine Brandau who is coming in. It is Kim Everarts who is coming out. There's the whistle, and here we go. The teams switch ends. It is now the Netherlands going left to right and quickly won back by Nikita Trump. We'll see how this second half transpires here for the Netherlands, who are looking to build off of that 5-1 victory over Norway from the other day. There is Justine Brandau back into the fray for the Netherlands. She started on Saturday against Norway. 10 appearances and 3 goals for Brandau for the U-17s. Right in the middle, Stiekema. Now for Brutz, trying to get it back for Stiekema, a deflection, and it's cleared away. Hansu will play this back for Van Diemen. Trying to carry it forward, there's a U8. Now Foderer. China really has built into this match quite well. Here, once again, they'll have to do more defending. They did a lot of defending in that first half. Brutz trying to win it back, and it deflects all the way back for Van Diemen. There were some good opportunities. Wei Liang probably had the best chance at the 35th minute, right from the penalty spot, but just couldn't put the finishing touches on it. Takes a bounce in the box. Pettimore's the cross. Deflected out. Cleared a little bit farther. Now pushed upfield and taken by Van Diemen. And Bentham. Is it taken away? Wu. Player goes down for China as well. Oh, we'll have to track this down and send it back to the goalkeeper, Yi Sin Hao. Trump on the turn. It's taken away. China look to build forward. Here's Liang again. Looking to play it wide. Menglu Shen. Cross deflected. And Bentham just puts this out of play. No nonsense defending from the Netherlands right back. Yu Sin Ho. Foderer. It's a giveaway, and China will look to go back upfield. Jingtong Jia. Is it taken away? Trump goes down, once again playing with her back to goal. Brutz going from way downtown, and it wasn't too far away. Maybe trying to catch Yi Sin Hao off her line. Well, why not have a crack at it? It opened up for Esme Brutz. Plenty of room. It wasn't too far away in the end. Netherlands have had so much possession in this match, you probably are okay with that attempt if you're Coach Roos Quackenbos. And Lu Shen again carrying into the attack. The cross coming. It's a little bit behind Wu, and Van Steemen will clear this one away. Wei Liang. A long switch of play. Wu will keep this in. Right-footed cross towards the goalkeeper, Van Eyck. She's able to make the catch. Only a handful of saves. You can even say that in the first half for Van Eyck. Just not a whole lot of action for the Netherlands goalkeeper. Laid down the line. Here's Brutz. Cross coming in, looking for Trump. It's headed down. Brutz goes to ground, wins the ball back. Fancy footwork from the Dutch number 11. Deflected around, and Stratton looking for Trump. This one a little bit too far out of the reach of Ho, and it's out for a Netherlands throw-in. Can they find that second goal? This match playing out very similarly to what we saw on Saturday night between China and the United States. Goal in the first half by the US, and then they were eventually able to find a late brace that doubled their lead and really put the game out of reach. But can China fight for a goal? Here's Trump going down in the box, but the ball was won first. Well done by Zhao Wang, and it's out for a corner kick. And here it is again. Foderer was ahead for Trump, but a really good tackle there by the captain, Huang. And Trump making a slow walk over there, maybe feeling the effects of that challenge. A clean one at that. Stiekema there to play it short. They will not. They'll play this into the box. Deflects around. It looks like it may have hit a Chinese player at that back post after it was deflected by the goalkeeper. That had eyes for that back corner. Take a look at it here in just a moment, but wow, what an attempt by Nikita Trump. And China may have dodged a bullet there. This one put out of play. And let's go back and look at it, get a closer look. It definitely took a deflection off the goalkeeper and maybe off of the left shoulder or back area there of Yusin Hao, who was at the back post. Not sure if that would have gone in the end, but still a much needed intervention to at least deflect that away from the goal by Yusin Ho. Now taken away and some room to run for Menglu Shen. Going right out of UA. Menglu Shen. She get a shot away. Into the box. It's cleared away. Did it take a deflection off of Shen? It looks like a throw-in coming for the Netherlands. Once again, China out on the counterattack. That's when they've been most dangerous today. Now Brutz. Always smooth on the ball, Esme Brutz, but not able to connect with Stiekema. Ball stays in play. Stiekema thought that went out, but China continues on. Eventually, Stiekema does win it back for the Netherlands. I mentioned a lot of experience with these Netherlands players playing at various youth levels and with their club teams as well. But maybe nobody else more than Nikita Trump, who in 23 appearances has scored 35 goals between the U17s and U19s. But here's an opportunity for China. All the way to the end line, and it's put out of play. It's Justine Brandau coming over. We'll get back to Trump in a minute after this corner kick coming up for China. The third corner kick of the match for China. Let's see if they can make this one count. They've been quite dangerous on them. It's Wei Liang. Liang sends it in towards the near post area, headed away. Pettimore has got her foot to it. Now Trump trying to play out. She'll just push it back upfield away from the goal they're defending. Now a throw in for China. Back to Nikita Trump for a moment. And that is 27 goals and 20 appearances for the U17s. 8 goals, 3 appearances for the U19s already. She has been very instrumental in the attack. But nobody more than Pettimores, who already has a goal today. This one deflected down and saved by Howe. It's been Trump who maybe, instead of scoring, is looking to assist a little bit more. She didn't have the pass there. It was Foderer, but in the end, it was Pettimores who had another good look at goal. Yue. Now a long cross in. Looking for Pettimores. Here's Trump. Deflected up in the air. Van Straten. A misclearance. Another misclearance. Finally cleared all the way back to midfield. Plenty of opportunities for the Netherlands in this match. A few more have come the past few minutes, you'd have to say, for China just before halftime in here, about the 12 minutes since the second half has begun. Long cross into the box. Once again, Van Eyck off her line. The next goal in this match could be a very crucial one, whether it comes from the Netherlands or from China. China's still looking for their first goal in this competition, while the Netherlands have scored 6 already, half of them from Ella Pettimores. Yue wins a throw in here for the Netherlands. Looks like a few subs ready to come on in the technical area for the Netherlands. Put right out of play for a throw-in as those subs are readying to come on here for the Netherlands in just a moment. Of course, 5 subs are allowed. Ground there was Van Bentum. Now it's sent back for Van Eyck in goal. Wu providing some pressure. Van Eyck think quickly, but the distribution was nice. foul there by Brandau, just flashing right into Xiao Yan Tan. Just straight through Tan right there. Past the hour mark, just 30 minutes to go. Can China find a goal? It will be right here. Wu couldn't get by Van Diemen. Good defense once again by the Dutch center back. And now it's Trump. Trump now trying to look upfield, playing the through ball for Stiekema. And Howe just able to possess that inside the 18-yard box. Very well played there by the Chinese goalkeeper. Demon. Now a Yue. Stiekema. Yue again. And the captain's armband for the second straight match. Brutz, not afraid to let it loose. Trump on the turn, gets taken down, and a free kick upcoming for the Netherlands. In a very dangerous position here. And it looks like Trump wants to take this one on, the first one to stand over the ball. Could she be the one to take this and give the Netherlands a 2-0 advantage? Another look at it here. Pretty easy call. You see the jersey pull there by Men Xingzhou.
They're gonna do subs soon, so you know.
Looks like a 4-player wall here for China. Trump and Brutz standing over it. They want it curling towards that near post, or they want it curling away with maybe the left foot of Brutz. It will be Trump to take it on, trying to go just past the wall, but it was right at the goalkeeper, Yi-Sin Hao. And China keep the score at 1-0. Yi-Sin Hao has come up with some big plays so far in this match throughout the first hour. Turn for Wu, gives it right to Foderer. Now Van Diemen, it's her body in the way, able to keep possession. So strong on the ball. Now Brutz can get it back to Trump. The Netherlands keep possession anyway. Brutz coming all the way to this right side now. Usually plays out on the left. She goes down. Play continues. Foderer tracks it down. Been very active just in front of that back four. To play it wide, but a little bit too wide. It's out of play. And some subs now coming on. We've already had one from the Netherlands with Justine Brandau coming on. But Manique de Vet, Zara Hulswit, and Jet van der Veen will all come on for the Netherlands right here. And it looks like Stiekema, Van Straten, and Brutz will make way. Already 4 subs have been made by the Netherlands. 1 more is allowed. China has made one with Xiaoyan Tan coming on in the first half. So we'll see how this changes things for the Netherlands. Brutz was very active in this match. Aniek de Vet started the last match for the Netherlands. While Holswit came off the bench, and Van der Veen also started the first match against Norway. Cross coming in. Van Diemen got her head to it. Cleared away, only as far as Ja. Wu. The shot going to ground was Brandau, and is able to win the ball. Another cross in as Brandau was still down. Play continuing. Now 2 players down for the Netherlands. One is still down in the box. Play continuing, and once the Netherlands won possession back, the referee, Gloria Martinez, was able to blow it dead, and it looks like that is Justine Brandau down. Let's take a look at what happened as she's asking for the training staff to come on. Just a big collision there on the shot. She looks to be in some pain right here. She came on at halftime, started the last match.
Substitution in the 67th minute for China. Entering the game, number 16, Zhao Queen. Leaving the game, number 8, Yang Hui.
Looks like a sub also coming on for China during this break. Xiao Qian Jiao will come on. Looks like Wei Liang will make way. First appearance for Xiao. Still 3 more subs available for Coach Wang Jun to win or get a point out of their first match, as Brandau is in a whole lot of pain. Doesn't look like she can put too much weight on that left foot or left leg. And it looks like you can see the training staff motioning for a substitution. So we'll see who that will be. It will be the final sub of the match for the Netherlands. Tough to see Brandau end her day like this. It will be Henshin to come on. Making her first appearance here in this competition. McKay Henshin plays her club football for De Foresters. We have a few 2003s on this team. It's a long walk all the way back around for Brandau. With the ball rolling again.
Substitution in the 69th minute for the Netherlands. Entering the game, number 14, Anike Henshin. Leaving the game, number 5, Justine Brandau.
Deflected around. Can China keep this in? Looks like they can. Trying to square the ball back into the middle. Unable to do so. It was Jiao. Oh, gets a foot to it. And here's Holswit. Looking to release Petamors. This one put out of play. Wang coming over from her right center back position. Van Benton will throw it in. Just that one goal so far in this match as we have 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Ella Pettimores getting that goal, but China looking to respond. Here's Jiao trying to get by Foderer, cuts it back, but Ayue was there. Now Holswit. Won quickly back by Menglu Shen. And keeping the run going is Shen. Ayue coming over, going to ground. A brave tackle by Ayue. It's put out for a throw-in. Yusin Hao comes over. Nearly kept in play, but it's now put out. Now a throw-in for the Netherlands. I feel like the pressure has to be ratcheted up just a little bit more from China here in these final 19 minutes plus stoppage time. They do win the ball back here. They can't find that connecting pass. It's also something that hurt them against the United States on Saturday. Vanderveen won it back, looking to advance it upfield, looking for Pettimores. He's now moved over to that left side. Here's Trump. Going down was Trump, but play continuing. Menglu Shen again, cutting in field. Still Shen. Trying to get it wide for Jiao, a good ball across. There was nobody in a red jersey over there. And Henshin now can come away with it for Pettimores. Now if you're in the Netherlands, probably just want to slow things down here. It was almost death by passes in that first half for the Netherlands. Just so many passes trying to work their way through this China midfield and defense. Eventually unlocked it. Now Jit Vanderveen plays it wide. Holswit the cross coming in. Right on the doorstep. Trump, all she has to do is tap it in. The Netherlands doubles its lead. It's 2-0 the Dutch. And who else but Nikita Trump, goal-scoring machine for the Netherlands. Could that be the goal to put this match out of reach? Give the Netherlands a much-deserved 3 points. A really well-worked goal by the Netherlands. They have their reward at 2-0. Another look at it here. Pettimores to Vanderveen. And a good cross in by Holswit, just putting it right at the top of the 6-yard box. All Trump had to do was win it. She was going to score from there with ease, which is exactly what she did. So Nikita Trump, in her youth national team career, that is goal number 36. Just a remarkable number. She scored well more goals than she has played in games. Felt like it's only a matter of time before she would find a goal in this competition. Another cross by Vanderveen. Pettimores is there. The shot is saved, and Howe is able to jump back on top of it. Starting to see some cracks in the back line of this Chinese defense. They have stood very strong through 74 minutes. This Netherlands attack, we thought it would come at some point. It looks like they are really starting to feast now. Another opportunity just a moment ago. All squared again. Pettimores looked like she wanted to get it back to her right foot, or maybe even get around the goalkeeper, but Howd did a good job to make herself big in front of goal. That's exactly what you have to do in that situation as a goalkeeper, as Ho puts this out of play. Fodor in the midfield. She's been a real bright spot for this Netherlands team today. Remember the next match tonight, coming up just around 6:30 Eastern time. It'll be the United States taking on Norway. Here's Jet van der Veen. All still in the box. She gets taken down. It'll be a goal kick. The U.S. looks like will need to get all 3 points to keep pace with the Netherlands, which would set up a huge match coming on Friday. That would be for the Tricontinental Cup title between the U.S. and the Netherlands, but still a lot of soccer left to be played before that. The Netherlands have to close this one out, and the U.S. needs to earn all 3 points. Coming up on any of these same platforms as the U.S. and Norway at 6:30. UA. It's a soft back pass, but Van Eyck able to get to that in time. Fodor again in the midfield. Jet van der Veen. Holswit. See some of these larger spaces starting to open up for the Netherlands. Here's Trump, back for Holswit. This could be 3, trying to chip the goalkeeper. Just a little bit too tall. There was Zara Holswit, came off the bench last match as well as this one. Almost had a 3rd goal for the Netherlands. China have an answer to make these last 12 minutes a little bit more interesting. Trying to make the Netherlands sweat it out, but on that occasion, not to be. DeVet. Wide for Pettimores. Now DeVet trying to run this one down. Can she win the foot race? She can. All the way into the corner now. Van der Veen's there. Shen, and a real bright spot for this Chinese side today. Going to ground and almost winning it back there was Xiao. Just about into the final 10 minutes plus stoppage time here from the Premier Sports Complex, Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Wu goes down, and it will be a free kick for China. It looked like play had continued, but Gloria Martinez will bring it back, and it will be a free kick for China. So an interesting location for this. Let's take a look at it again. Maybe a little bit of a trip there at the end, but it looked like that pass was going nowhere specific. Now Xiao Qi and Jiao. She'll stand over this. A 4-player wall here for the Netherlands. Let's see what this can be for China. Really the first good attempt against Virginia Van Eyck. It hits the wall anyway. The follow-up blocked away. Menglu Shen, she'll have a shot. It was nowhere near goal. Good opportunity there for China to cut the deficit in half, but not to be today. And it looks like they could be looking at another 2-0 defeat. Played wide for Holswit. She nearly scored a moment ago. More blue jerseys coming into the area. Holswit trying to keep possession. To give away. Jiao. It's knocked out of play by Yue. So composed. Let's take a look at the free kick again. The wall doing its job. Well, it looks like one of the players left before the ball was struck, which of course you have to be 10 yards away. Now Pettimores. Played ahead for Trump, and it's a tight window to squeeze it in there between those two Chinese defenders, Zhou and Ho. Again, another throw-in coming for the Netherlands. Trying to close out another victory. Try to remain atop the standings here in this 2020 Tricontinental Cup at the U-18 level. Demon, play this one back. This one will roll over the touchline. Another throw-in coming for China. China's final match will be against Norway. That'll be the afternoon game on Friday. Of course, 2 days of rest in between each match in this competition. We'll see what Norway can do tonight against the United States. China couldn't quite crack the code against the US. 2-0 defeat for them on Saturday. Van der Veen playing it wide. Holswit. Van der Veen got her head to it. Trump tried to flick it over the top. On back by Foderer. Play it through the channel. It's kept in play. Now knocked out. Throw-in for the Netherlands. Now one of the tiebreakers is goal differential, so it'd be important here coming down the stretch, but the U.S. wins and the Netherlands wins, goal differential won't even matter because it'll all come down to that final match on Friday. Whether they go into penalty kicks or not, they will have an out-and-out champion. In the meantime, a corner kick coming for the Netherlands with 5 minutes to go. This might be a tough one to defend. The sun is setting here in Florida. You can see the long shadows. It's going to be tricky here. Here's Trump. Low-driven ball right into the side netting. Not even an opportunity to make the goalkeeper Howell sweat. Mentioned in the first half, this Netherlands national team system really trying to keep the momentum going after what they did this past summer, just their second ever World Cup appearance. They were the runners-up to the United States. The final, a really good performance shown. Now Ella Pettimore's long shot coming, just wide of that left post and out for a goal kick. To feel like the women's national team, the Netherlands, will be one to be reckoned with here in the next few years ahead of the Euros and then the next World Cup coming up in 2023. There's the scoring summary. Pettimore's getting the early goal in the 39th minute, and Trump scoring one in the 73rd. Seems like almost a carbon copy of what we saw on Saturday, a first half goal by the U.S. and then a late second half goal to put it out of reach. Much the same here today, although I'd probably have to say the Netherlands have been a little bit more dominating than the U.S. were. Once again, give China a lot of credit in this match. They had some opportunities. Go back to the first half where Wei Liang all opened up for right at the penalty spot. Just couldn't find the finishing touches. Ever since they've had to open up, you've seen a little bit more space for the Netherlands to be able to maneuver. The subs have also made an impact. Holswit did have the assist, and a really nice assist it was to Trump for that second goal. And to stay on side with Xiao. Van Eyck off her line. Put this back into the midfield. Ahead. Zhou trying to keep it at her feet. She goes to ground. The Netherlands win it back. Now into the final minute. We'll see how much stoppage time we get here in about 40 seconds. Striding through the middle. Is there another goal in the cards? Here's Trump. Did she stay on side? Doesn't look like she did. The ball went out of play anyway. She couldn't quite hold that run up. The offside flag did come up here as we get into stoppage time. 3 minutes of additional time added on at the end of the 90 minutes. Full sweat, trying to track it down. Now here's Ho for China. Heavy challenge there, and Lori Martinez will stop play. Foul against China. So 7 goals scored already in this competition by the Netherlands. Of course, Pettimores with 3 of those 7. She leads all goal scorers. Of course, don't go anywhere. 6:30 Eastern. USA and Norway close out match day number 2 in this Tricontinental Cup. The US trying to keep pace with the Netherlands as it looks like they'll capture all 3 points. Cross coming in, takes a bounce. Minute to go. Time for one more attack here for the Netherlands. Pettimores. She want more. She gets taken off the ball. The U.S. can win tonight. It will all come down to the Netherlands match against the United States on Friday night to see who can capture the Tricontinental Cup title. They've been dominating so far against Norway and China. They only let up that 1 goal against Norway the other day. Waiting for the final whistle. There it is. And the Netherlands, all 3 points once again, keeps them atop the standings here in this 2020 Tricontinental Cup. The first goal scorer was Ella Pettimores, her tournament-leading 3rd goal of the competition. And Nikita Trump right there, number 9, got the 2nd goal, the brace for the Netherlands. And that was it. Let's take a look at the goals here from match this afternoon. The first one just fell for Pettimore. She was able to slot it home. And the 2nd goal came from Nikita Trump. Stay tuned, 6:30 Eastern time. The United States takes on Norway, but for now it finishes China 0 and the Netherlands 2.